Today we're going to take a look at what's going on in tech news. Let's get to it. It's Fallout Premiere Week, so we're going to overload this week's entry with some Fallout related news. And don't worry, there'll be no spoilers about the TV show here. And with that, Fallout fans can breathe a sigh of relief because the show is pretty much everything they were hoping it would be. It expertly delivers the feel of the game franchise into a great TV show package. And while playing any of the games will make you familiar with a lot of the terminology that they use in the TV series, they've done a great job here to make sure that it's not a requirement to know what something like a Pip-Boy is to enjoy the show. It also leans a bit more into the Bethesda era of Fallout than it does the previous entries, but there's a little fan service in here for everyone. They've really done their homework here, which is nice to see. With this, The Last of Us, and the Super Mario movie, we may be entering an era of video game to big screen translations that finally do video games justice. Xbox and Prime Video have joined forces to celebrate the upcoming premiere of the new Fallout series by making a custom Fallout-themed Xbox that even comes with its own vault. We have to admit, this is kind of awesome, but what makes this even better is that they're giving it away. All you have to do is follow them on Twitter and retweet the promotional post with the hashtag Fallout Xbox Sweepstakes. This vault is no joke. It's a 250-pound stronghold, meticulously designed to safeguard your Xbox valuables with the utmost protection. Crafted by the experts at Fort Knox, this custom vault features 6 heavy locking bolts ensuring security and peace of mind, S&G digital keypad adding an extra layer of access control, and a formidable fire rating withstands temperatures of up to 680 degrees Fahrenheit for up to 120 minutes. Microsoft values the whole package at just over $5,000, but there's no way we're selling it if we win. So if you're going to enter, do so before April 14th, and be sure to let us know if you win. Sticking with Fallout news, Bethesda finally dropped some specific details along with the release date for the highly anticipated Fallout 4 NextGen update. Along with bug fixes, consoles are getting updated performance and quality mode settings, stability improvements, and 60 FPS higher resolution options. While this is great to see, it's the PC update details that really have us excited. PC is also getting stability and performance updates, bug fixes, and updates to the Creation Kit, but we're really happy to see the callouts for proper widescreen and ultra-wide support. They're also making the game available on the Epic Store, and over at Steam, there's specific mention of the game being Steam Deck verified. To top all that off, they're also including a bunch of new Creation Club items, including an Enclave questline, new armor skins, a new makeshift weapon pack, and our favorite, a Halloween workshop that includes almost 40 new items. And the best part? We won't have to wait much longer, because all of this goes live on April 25th. Before we get to the rest of the video, I want to mention our Patreon. As a subscriber, you'll be listed as a producer of our content. You'll also get access to our custom game cover art that we've put together over the years. You'll likely see it in action in some of our videos. This art works great with custom launchers and really goes a long ways in making a digital game collection look awesome. So click on the link below, head on over to our Patreon, and become a producer today. Okay, back to the video. Modder TankGirl444 released a mod for Starfield that overhauls the outpost system in a massive way, essentially turning them into space colonies. From the mod notes, while wandering the countryside of many beautiful worlds, all I could see is areas of great potential and thought, building a city, farm, personal home in this location would be amazing. The dream is to give you the tools to make something special, whether that be a building, a beautiful and thriving colony, an expansive farm, your resource super generator, it's all up to you. The focus is less on building egg pods and weird space hab shells, and more on making functional, rustic, and realistic-looking settlements. Of note, the mod includes new prefab buildings, new building functions that can be used to do things like generate income from the colony, power plants to power your colony, lore-friendly means to generate multiple resource types from one colony, a farming system with 40 farmable plant types, biodomes that allow you to create any biome in the game within them, craftable mechs that you can set up to protect your colony, and a whole lot more. And this is awesome to see, because while we had a good time with Starfield, it felt like there was so much more that could be done with the game, and here's proof of that. So if you're still playing Starfield, check this mod out in the link below and let us know what you think of it. In internet time, this news is a bit old, but it's something that we've made a few videos about, so we want to talk about it. A few weeks back, Phil Spencer talked to Polygon while at GDC and waxed philosophical about the Xbox brand and handheld gaming. Some of his thoughts really resonated with folks here at Overload headquarters, because he touched on topics that we've talked about here on the channel. In particular, he talked about how unprepared Windows is for handheld gaming, which is great to hear him say, but also weird to hear, because this revolution has been happening since the first GPD win showed up. It's one thing to sit on the sidelines, but at this point it feels like Microsoft will likely enter another market years after a leader has been determined. And if we use history as a guide, much like their mobile and VR efforts, it could be something that they let wither and die after their late and cautious entry ends up being met with a collective shrug from PC gamers. He also talked about cross-saves and how it's driving him crazy that games like Fallout 76, made by a studio that Microsoft owns, doesn't support it. We have some thoughts. First off, Phil, you're the CEO of Microsoft Gaming. Just tell someone to enable cross-saves on Fallout 76, or better yet, let users pick which save they want to use when they boot the game. You're the one person in the world who could speak the solution into existence. Second, we've made an entire video about Microsoft's PC gaming efforts, and we called out the easy solution for Xbox on handhelds. Just use a PC-tailored version of the current Xbox dashboard as Microsoft's answer to Steam's big picture mode. Unify the user experience. At any rate, the interview covers a lot of ground, and regardless of what we may think of Microsoft as a company when it comes to PC gaming, you get a sense while reading the article that Phil Spencer is a gamer through and through, and he shares some of our frustrations with the current state of things over there in the PC space. We'll leave a link to the interview and to our Microsoft video in the description below. And after seeing it for the first time 47 years ago, the blue milk seen in Star Wars Episode 4 is finally making its way here from a galaxy far, far away. It was announced during the Star Wars Imperial March event that Star Wars is teaming up with True Milk to bring the blue space drink right to our store shelves. You can currently buy blue milk in Disney parks at Galaxy's Edge, but that's more of a smoothie, where this True Moo collab is straight up milk. The announcement went on to say that the blue milk will be vanilla flavored and should be on shelves starting April 17th. We're planning on picking some up for Star Wars Day, so here's to hoping that tech scalpers don't buy it all up before then. And if we have to tell you when and what Star Wars Day is, then I don't know if we can be friends. And that about wraps things up. Please like this video if you found it useful, and subscribe to our channel if you want more content like this. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and we'll chat again soon.